From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration. But these situations tell us a lot about a team's character. And for some teams, it brings out their absolute best. But for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face. And so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What's the word on him? All right, just about ready for baseball. Roman Anthony now at the plate. So Game 5 is underway.
7:07.
This one in the air, center field. One away. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Here's a 1-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. That's a hit. And now two aboard.
Batting fifth,
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This one in the air, right field. Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in Game 5 of the World Series.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Baden under it. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Brian Bayo. What's the scouting report on him? Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Ripped, but it curls foul. Soto with another scorching run of play lately. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
To third, and foul ball. Flares it into the outfield. And that's down, a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Abreu should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Let's take a look at the lineup they're rolling out there for this must-win game. Singy, this offense has been red hot in the postseason.
Well, when your backs are against the wall, you hope the offense can come through and lift you, and certainly they've been productive at the plate. Today would be a really bad time for those bats to go silent.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now here is Brett Beatty.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they take the lead. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Slings to first in time.
Catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Ground ball left side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Mark Vientos. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. World Series Game 5. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Carlos Narvaez stands in now and watches strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony will hit next. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2, Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. That one found hard the other way. Robert launched a homer in his most recent game. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And La Pantera sends it out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. Oh, 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. back to the top of the Mets order. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. To short, could be two. Story tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field, and that will end the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here! Wilson Contreras blasts one out. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Takes it in for the out. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 5 of the World Series.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second baseman,
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities with it.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And on the wild pitch, down to third, goes the tying run.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
2 on, 1 out. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Caleb Durbin, the next to hit. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Struck out looking at his first at-bat.
Ball, that's down.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Slowly on the ground to short. Slings to first, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 4. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Almost got him. Hard hit right side. Contreras takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Ball 1.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. He did not go around. Duran measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 4. Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Ground ball right side. Contreras takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Mets.
So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Here's the 0-2. ground ball left side, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Mets.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We've played 4. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Mets 4. This is the World Series Game 5. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the
Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Foul ball there.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Narvaez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The Red Sox trying to break this one open here in Game 5 of the World Series. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 8-4. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Short hop liner, handled it short. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
To the right side, Rafaela. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Man at first, Brett Beatty digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, look at the stop. There's 1. And he beats it. He's safe.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
High fly ball, right field. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 5 innings complete. Red Sox 8 and the Mets 4. This is we're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shaping amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest
Wilson Contreras, the next to hit.
First baseman Wilson Contreras.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Line drive. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those blue hits to get a knock sometimes.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest.
Duran stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Yeah.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. Base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Wilyer Abreu, 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clay Holmes out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Manaea.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one gets past the catcher. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Trevor Story, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips into there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to Simeon. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one misses. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from it.
Simeon, toss over to first. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Makes a sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Vientos in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And he'll one. That one drilled left field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. So here's Robert now. He's already homered in this game. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
2 down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Ripped on a line to center. And that's the third out. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 9-4. Back here in Queens, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Foul ball. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
Durbin jumps out of the way of ball one. Inside, backs him off again. Three-0 down.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
1 down. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Durbin around third. He will score. It's 10-4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Fires it to the plate. And he's out on the tag. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. And it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Contreras in the box, lays off the ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. First and second, 2 down here in the late stages of Game 5. 2 on, 2 outs. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. They're now 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Sean.
For the Mets, number 30, Luke.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And all 3 runners on the move here. Pitch misses. This will end the inning, and I'm pretty sure that's not what the manager wanted them to do there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Mets 4. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Hey!
On the ground, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Bichette in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one. Base hit and a run in to score. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Mets 5. This is the World Series on the show. We're at the top of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Polanco takes it in for the out. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Ball. The Bo Sox up big in this one here in Game 5 of the World Series. throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And the batter now, Cedar Rafaela. That's hard hit on the line. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. This one in the air, center field. Anthony going back on this one. 1 up, 1 down. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one ripped to left. 2 away. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Duran going back. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
In the air, left field. And that is that. World Series Game 5. All set to start the 9th in this one. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. Just missed. And another ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. And they tag him out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Line drive to short and caught. Red Sox go down quietly. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Bottom 9. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Juan Soto. Well struck, right field. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they cut into the deficit.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Hey.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 5.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Durant has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Durant takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brett Beatty.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The Mets down to their final strike. And it is over. The Red Sox are once again champions of the baseball world.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.